Rule 7. The seventh rule is concerned with finding a reason for personal existence. Experience shows that we are most likely to attain personality integration if we live each day to advance a main objective. In other words, we are most likely to get somewhere if we have a clear picture of that which we wish to accomplish. Brilliant leaders in the professions, arts, sciences and trades have all agreed that we must be moved by a strong purpose to which we are willing to sacrifice matters of less importance. This is sound thinking, but it is only valuable to the degree that the purpose we visualize is itself valuable and significant. In order to keep a plan, we must first have a plan. And we cannot strive after goals which we do not understand and for which we have no sincere appreciation. The better and wiser the person, the better the plan to which he can dedicate his life. In these uncertain times, it is not entirely satisfactory to invest all of our hopes and dreams in the physical things around us. We may develop a business which will be swept away by changing times. We may build a social position which will collapse under economic reverses. In the course of years, the time will certainly come when we must ask ourselves how much we would be worth if we lost everything we had. The answer is obvious. Regardless of what we have, we are worth what we are. Modern society offers us wonderful opportunities to become more as persons. The wisdom of 50 centuries is available to us. The noblest visions and dreams of the ages have descended to this generation as a whole. Inheritance. Most of all, under our way of life, we have the right and privilege to grow internally. Our minds and hearts are not censored, nor are we forbidden to think and speak according to our convictions. This privilege of growth is a fundamental of our freedom, and this freedom to grow is the answer to most of the problems that burden our daily living. We cannot escape problems by denying them or running away from the decisions which they require. There is only one permanent remedy for any critical situation. We must outgrow it. The moment we are bigger than the problem, it ceases and can never return. If, however, we attempt to evade a problem, it will come back time after time to plague us. Would it not then be wise to make growth our reason for living? Let us master whatever skill or ability is necessary so that we can do our work well and without fear or worry. As we grow, we also find that increased knowledge and understanding bestow new dimensions upon commonplace activities. Life is more wonderful as we understand it. We experience real joy in doing things well as we become skillful and self-confident. Most folks have many problems, some large and some small. Some immediate, and some remote. Some reasonable, and some unreasonable. Suppose you made it a career to go out and solve each of these irritating situations separately. It would be an incredible task and you would scarcely have time left for the preservation of your standard of living. It is sensible, therefore, to seek for some solution by which many uncertainties can be clarified. At the same time, this means that we must say to ourselves, what is the common denominator of our composite unhappiness? Why does this make me unhappy on Wednesday and that on Thursday? In fact, why does nearly everything make me unhappy? Is it not easier to bring ourselves into a constructive attitude, thus correcting many troublesome details altogether, than to attempt to struggle through each as a separate and unrelated incident? A wise man once said, "Change yourself and you change your home." Problems cannot exist in a life that has clarified its own purposes. Naturally, there will be much work to do, but it will be meaningful and purposeful. It does not follow that wise persons are free from adversity or tragedy. For few can be completely wise. Even a little wisdom, however, prevents us from making new problems and gives us courage and patience to face, such as cannot be prevented with a good hope.